What is going on? Welcome back to Trading Stock. Today we're going to talk to you about Hologram. Give you a quick overview of some of the data points, break it down on why Hologram is a very pure short squeeze stock, and go over everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So Hologram went up a very impressive 166%. Market just closed 5 minutes ago, $7.81 the high. After hours is going down slightly, down 7.5%, but today was a absolutely crazy day. 209.93 million for volume. 12.9 is the average. I've been covering Hologram for a while. Largely, I've been bearish calling them out, but one common thing I have stated is that if they were to put out news, I know it was very hard for them to do that, but if they were to put out news, stock price would shoot up like crazy. And lo and behold, that's actually what happened. I had to double check quite a few times just to make sure there was no errors, but at 9 a.m. they put out news. No SEC filings, stuff like that, but this news did insinuate more of a pivot within their business. So it looks like they're going to be heading and kind of piggybacking off of the quantum hype. So I think in general, they did it at the very right time. You also have to factor in that the broader market was in bloodbath mode today. So a lot of profit taking, tax loss selling, and whatever else. So the fact that Hologram went up as much as it did on this very red day is kind of impressive. But again, it looks like they are doing a very big pivot. And even though my last video I said that I guess there was an article and just rumors on a actual merger, whether that comes to fruition or not, I'm not really sure. But I do know that Hologram has roughly about 150 million in cash and cash equivalents. So they have more than enough cash to do this pivot and essentially still succeed. So I think, like I said, timing was absolutely perfect. And the reason why at the very beginning of the video I said that Hologram is a pure squeeze play is because of options, or lack of. Because whenever you have a stock that is kind of about to squeeze and really appreciate based on the stock price, shorts can easily just hedge with options. But when Hologram has no actual options, shorts are naked. They're basically out there for the open. They can only have common stock, and that is it. No synthetics, no ways around that. So in general, these types of stocks are very exciting. The fact, like the chances of them actually squeezing is kind of few and far between, but finally the company put out news. Very relieved to see that. Short today, let's give you a quick overview of that. So this is Neo, so you guys don't need to see that. So this is Hologram. Shorts did increase 267,000 shares. Not all that much, but 13.67% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 2.8 million shares overall are being shorted. Cost of our average a little bit higher than yesterday. Friday, last trading day, 18.38%. And just generally looking at what shorts did, looks like they for the most part weren't really doing all that much until near the end of the day. So it looks like they're starting to increase after hours. So maybe that's where I'm not really sure what their basis and why they'd be doing that. But again, I think the fact that given the circumstances, hype around just any stocks covering quantum, I think that's going to be a good thing for at least for the foreseeable future for Hologram. Whether they announce a merger or not, it's yet to be seen, but I think in general this is going to be some pretty exciting times. You did see some big transactions on the secondary market above $100,000, and so like I said, I've been covering Hologram for a very long time, and big money has at this stage kind of given up with Hologram. They didn't really care, but these are all the transactions that did occur on the secondary market above $100,000. So big money was buying this. So it wasn't just hyped up algorithmic trading or just retail investors. Big money truly was buying into this news. So let me know your viewpoint on that in the comments below. So yeah, I think in general there is a lot more upside. Typically we've seen in the past other quantum stocks just go straight up and no sign of really slowing down, because essentially now it is a big momentum play as well as a squeeze as well as an AI play. So it's a good hybrid stock. So for a momentum play, you need a continued amount of capital to get in. So yeah, what is your viewpoint on hologram? I've already seen some comments, I guess, on my last hologram video saying that holograms due to go to $100 and whatever else. If you do believe, for instance, in this, the DTC is 0.47 days, so not necessarily the highest. As far as failure to delivers, there hasn't been any recent failure to delivers. You had a lot back in January, so that's what gave it a nice boost higher. So there hasn't really been any recent. So as far as this hitting $100, I don't see that being possible, but I still at the same time do feel that there is more upside. Possibly around that $15 range might be the potential peak, and that's just keeping in line with the other quantum stocks over like a 1-2 month period. So let me know your viewpoint on hologram. Do you think that $100 is achievable, and what's your just general viewpoint on this pivot by the company? Do you think it's welcomed, or do you think it's just, no matter what, a Chinese stock that's just a pump and dump? I've seen as well a lot of comments saying that exact same thing. So what's your thoughts? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. On a side note, it'd be really good, I know it's too late for them to really join, but the upcoming CES that is between January the 7th and the 10th, so if they are able to somehow like get a booth last minute to Vegas, that would be absolutely epic for the company if they're able to participate in that. So yeah, let me know your viewpoint. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon, link in the description below and also the comments. Give buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolute bangers, so pop over there and take a look. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.